Hello, Leo, and welcome to your February 2025 reading. All right, so I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that came out, here we have the Wheel of Fortune with an Ace of Wands. So that's like brand new passion, something that excites you, something that animates you. With the Wheel of Fortune, so that has the possibility to really change things in your life. Under that, though, we have Justice in reverse and the Fool in reverse. So you might be in front of this opportunity or this new passion or whatever it is, but let's say that the past wheels in the same area, maybe things were unfair, and that gives you this kind of, I'm not sure if I want to jump into this blindly here. That's why around the mid-month, and probably during your full moon in Leo, that means that for you, how you bring your fire, who you truly are, because it's going to go into your identity as much as your fifth house that is usually ruled by you, of self-expression and all of that, maybe your past relationships and passions and things of that sort. But here there's something that would need to die, to finish, to be processed, to be karmically cleared, so that you can actually concretely embark into whatever that new want is, that new passion is. So it doesn't have to be in your relationships. It can be also in, last time I took a course, it was hard, the teacher was awful, or whatever. And so it wasn't balanced, it cost me a fortune, and so on. Therefore, when I'm passionate about something and I need to take a course in it, I might not do it because of my past unbalanced reference. Then at the end of the month, we have the Hermit. So that tells me that, okay, that Virgo energy of the discernment and the judgment of Virgo that wants to be aligned with its true self and the wisdom will guide you in that sense. Under it, I have the Devil. It could be anything. The Devil can be the beautiful Saturn in Capricorn, where it's our focus, our ambition, our yes, this is what I want to implant in this three-dimensional world, and I am going to be a master of it, or I'm a slave of what I used to believe, and I cannot think outside of the box of my reality. It's the upper echelons and the lower echelons of a Saturn in Capricorn here. So, let's clarify this. All right. So I call upon the divine, I call upon the light, I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Leos for the month of February 2025. February 2025. Okay. One more time. Okay, Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Wands for Leo. Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands. Maybe that new moon in Aquarius actually helped you to know what you truly desired. Because when a new moon arrives, it opens the channels to have these insight, these questions, this discussion, this interaction with that part of the sky. So here we have the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands. That's your feminine. What do I really desire and what do I attract towards me? So here, that new passion really fits with, let's say, the alignment of your soul, High Priestess. And that's probably what will move the Wheel of Fortune for you. But maybe here, with the Justice in reverse and all of that, we do have, here, this is what I would love, but I'm on my guard because in the past I was hurt in the same domain. Let's look at why is Justice in reverse with the Fool. Well, the Fool in reverse, because we still haven't understood something. And the other side of the deck is the Hermit, but in reverse. That's why it's good at the end of the month, it's upright. If you look at the Wheel of Fortune, that Sphinx has a sword in its hand. The Sphinx is a guardian. He's a guardian to like another realm, to a treasure, to the next level of our existence, and so on. He's a guardian. Okay. But he will not let you pass until you understood what that level was all about. So, and that's going to be the question all the time. But here, since your Ace of Swords is in reverse, there's something about justice, about balance, about the equivalence of my efforts, my intention, and who I am will be responded equally, in an equal manner by the universe, by the matrix, by the mirrors in my life. Justice is ruled by Venus, and so Venus being a generative energy, when it is aligned, embodied, and the actions are in correspondence with it, of course, since it's a generative energy, it's going to be replied in the same way. When it's in reverse, it's when maybe it wasn't understood, wasn't embodied, wasn't aligned with it, and so it creates unfairness, injustice, unbalance, all sorts of situations like that, and it removes our capacity to just jump and have faith in it. Of course I can have faith because I know I'm completely aligned. My truth, my fire, my will, my vibration, and my ground, and I am grounded in it. It's going to give, 1 + 1 + 1 + 1. It's going to be a 4. It's going to be implemented. So there's something that needs to be understood and purified so that this new passion can be translated into your ambition and the trust, the inner trust of the feeling, the gut feeling that you have. Okay, let's look at Death. Maybe there's a duality here. I can manifest it, or I'm all conflicted about it because I don't believe in that cup, or it's not accessible. See, the aces are there, but they're in reverse. And the source of my inner conflict when it comes to grabbing that wand. The Ace of Cup is like new water. It's a new communion, or a new level to commune with life, with the divine, with ourselves. Everything is a communion. Okay? If I drink a sip of coffee, I am communing with the taste, the chemicals, the vibration of the coffee, the intention I put in when I made the coffee, and so on. When I listen to some music, it's the same thing. It's a communion of who I am and the music joining. Whether it's a song on the radio or the song of a bird, everything is a communion. The Ace of Cups is the capacity to commune. That's why you have the bird with that peace, potential, pure communion. See, you have like the, I don't know how we call that in English, l'hostie, in the tabernacle, okay, in the cup. So that means in the receptacle that holds the body, the blood, the life, who we are, communion. It's a new level of communion. And in there, of course, there's self-love, creativity, insight, all sorts of things in that new communion. But when it's in reverse, it's like if we do not have access to it or we do not believe it. There's a part of us that does and a part of us that doesn't. And when it comes to manifesting, that cup better be upright. And that's probably why, even though you have the pentacle in your hand, you haven't started it yet. You haven't planted it yet. Because you're still resisting. Maybe because there's a lot of, you haven't dropped all of those times of before, and maybe the expectations of people and yours and whatnot here on your shoulders. Let's look at the Hermit. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to leave it like this. Okay. When the Hermit is upright, maybe we're going to get out of our cocoon, of our mausoleum that we were in, trying to heal from the injustices of the past. Maybe we'll be able to bring the pentacle forward. But there's still something that needs to be finished. You need to take that cup so that you can find not just pressure in execution, but the joy, 10 of Cups, the joy into what you're going to bring and do from that passion. Let's look at the Devil here. Is he serving you or hindering you? Probably going to be different for everybody. He's serving you. He's helping you to, halfway. It's going to help you to bring down a tower, bring down a structure that is maybe preventing you from grabbing that cup. And it's going to allow you to perceive maybe the solid pentacle. Bottom of the deck, I have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So we need to we need to have this new way of perceiving balance and justice. So that we're not stuck into what we've already experienced here. This is not a survival, I hope I'll make it kind of thing. It has to be like, this is who I am, this is what I'm bringing, and there you go. Then life will correspond with it. So, my beautiful Leos, this is really like, you've got that passion, or you're going to grab it, or you're going to remain conflicted with it. So, I'm going to call this resisting the new cycle, interrogation point, question mark. Yeah, resisting the new cycle, because there's old stuff there. To your own experience, this will speak. So, yeah. Are you going to resist, or are you going to commune in a completely different way with life and what you have to bring? Trust your discernment. Trust your Hermit. Yeah, trust your Hermit. There you go. So, before we go, here I put in the description below the links to get the book I wrote on tarot, and it is tarot with the correspondence of the Tree of Life that you see behind me. It's written in a very comprehensive way so that you know, the more we understand where we are on that tree, what's our goal, where we're blocked and stumbling, the more we understand ourselves, the more we understand the world, and the easier it is to maneuver it. So the link of the hard copy, paperback like this, or Kindle are in the description below, or on the website, the same place you're gonna go for the tarot course, or tarot readings, Mystic Witch Tarot. So on this, thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. Please subscribe to help grow the channel. And also thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And on the new moon and the full moon, I ask the divine to give you back in the shape that is the most beneficial for you. On this, namaste, and I'll see you next month.